What's something that winds you up on Instagram? Well, I would say like over face tuning or over photoshopping, but then again, I'm guilty of that. So next question. Hi, I'm Christine Quinn and I'm answering Grazia's 10 hot questions. You're throwing a party. What's the dress code? Sexual Phantom of the Opera on a Tuesday. Casual. What's my worst habit? Spending money on things I don't need. This is definitely my worst habit, whether it's bags to shoes to clothes. I'm usually only wearing something once, and fashion is my worst habit, but the best one ever. What's been your biggest fashion faux pas? I think when I let other people dress me and other people tell me, what I should or shouldn't wear for my career. I found this a lot when I was starting out in real estate. People told me to dress really conservative and not the way that I wanted to dress. And I was, shielding my personality and who I really was. I think the biggest fashion faux pas is when you're not able to fully express yourself and be genuine and authentic to who you really are. And I think that's really all what style and fashion is. Who was your first celebrity crush? The Olsen twins. Yep. Mary-Kate and Ashley, both of them. What is the fashion rule that you totally disagree with? Less is more. I think more is more. And I think if someone calls you extra, maybe they're just basic. What gets you angry? What gets me angry are when people are mean to animals. That's the only thing that really gets me angry. Other than that, I guess just bitches, but not like the cool kind of bitches, like the basic bitches, Yeah. If you had to write your bio on a dating app, what would it be in one line? Well, if it was on Bumble, I'd say, I'm just a bee looking for some honey. I don't know. And then if I was on Tinder, I guess I'd say, I'm just here to not get swindled. Thank you, please. What has been the most embarrassing moment of my career? I would just say sometimes I surprise myself with who I was friends with. That's definitely the most embarrassing moment of my career. If you could raid anyone's wardrobe, who would it be? If I could raid anyone's wardrobe, who would it be? Kim Kardashian, obviously. I think that woman has everything. Tell us about the worst date that you've had. Well, at the end of a terrible date, this man asked me to Uber him back to his house. Yes. And I did it, and he lived downtown and it was far, okay? And yes, I gave him UberX, but it was still $76 and maybe 11 cents. Not that I'm counting or anything. I'm Christine Quinn, and that was Grazia's 10 Hot Questions.